Well, hello. No coffee today. So I'm recording this on Monday evening. I've been up since about 2 o'clock in the morning when I saw the first reports on the shooting in Las Vegas. I'm trying to analyze and just kind of make sense of this entire thing. Um, at this point, there's been real no conclusive proof what the motivations of the shooter were, and whether or not, frankly, the shooter even acted alone. There's been some interesting speculation as to the number of weapons that he had in his hotel room and whether that was indicative of somebody that was acting as a lone wolf or whether that was actually indicative of somebody who had already had help. Regardless, it's at this point immaterial because these things tend to flesh themselves out. What we do know is that as of this recording, there's about 59 people that have perished, and there's still hundreds of others that are wounded. Some of them, a lot of them, from Southern California. And apparently, the vast majority of my Facebook friends were also at that concert, I've discovered. This blog was not the one that I had originally written. Instead, I had written a little treatise on defense of freedom. But when the shooting happened this morning, I realized that we had to switch that around and we had to put some beginning of understanding as to what happened in Las Vegas. So this particular blog is sort of my initial reactions to the Las Vegas event. Hopefully, by the time this email goes out and this video's watched, we'll have more information. Right now, we're kind of operating in the dark. And, there has been, on the part of anti-gun politicians, some rumblings that, now I won't even give them the dignity of saying that they've actually made some coherent statements, but it's wholly inappropriate at this point. What we do know is that there was an attack on American soil by somebody who either was or was not comfortable with our way of life. In any event, there are citizens, there are innocents that have perished as a result of the arrogance of this one individual. This is something that cannot stand. If it comes out that there were others involved, retribution must be swift and it must be merciless. If it turns out that he was completely deranged and operating under some sort of level of misguided authority, perhaps we'll never know. But what we do know is that the families of those that are now grieving and those that are injured need to be held close, and our prayers need to be with them. I encourage you to read the blog. I encourage you, with whatever comments that you have, to send them to me by email. It's stephen@artemishq.com. And as always, stay safe, stay vigilant when you're out there. And train constantly, train consistently, and train with purpose. Thank you for watching this, and let's pray that next week we have better news.